Hi, it's Amy from Prana and Patchouli. Today I'm going to guide you through a short restorative yoga sequence for heart opening. So go ahead and find a nice comfortable seat, however you can be easy in your body. Whether that's kneeling or sitting cross-legged on the floor, you can always support your hips with something if you need to, if that's a little cozier. If you have a bolster, grab that, grab a blanket, a block, whatever you like to use to support yourself. If you don't have any of these things, you can always just use a pillow or any blanket you have lying around the house. You can even use a yoga mat wrapped up in a blanket for your bolster. But if you don't have anything, don't worry about it, you don't need them, and come to sit nice and comfortably. Close your eyes here and bring one hand to your belly and the other hand to your heart. And right away, begin to notice the strength of your spine as it holds you and rises up here towards the crown of your head. And at the same time, let there be a physical softening through the front of your body as your belly relaxes into your hand and your heart relaxes into your top hand. As well as a physical softening, let there be an emotional softening as well. As you inhale, feel your breath lifting you up and inflating your heart space and your lungs. And as you exhale, let there be a nice, easy softening. Keep flowing through that a few more times with your breath. And as you breathe, simply notice how you feel. Just without trying to change that at all or avoid it. Because something we're very good at as humans is trying to avoid how we feel. We try to bury our feelings because really they're uncomfortable to feel. If we can find the courage to be vulnerable and go to those uncomfortable places, we can start to transmute and transform those feelings for growth. And often we put on this armor to try and protect ourselves from getting hurt. But what actually happens is that we prevent ourselves from being seen. And as humans, we all have this deep desire to be seen and heard. This practice today is all about finding a gentle softening so that we can fully show up as our true, authentic selves, peeling away that armor. As the wonderful Brené Brown says, strong back, soft front, wild heart. With that in mind, take a big breath in. exhale, release your hands, release your breath. Softly blink your eyes open. Then open your knees a little bit wider. So you can start to walk your hands forward into a child's pose. Now bend your elbows and bring your palms together. So you're bowing into yourself. You can walk your elbows a little bit wider, maybe further forward. So you can soften your heart in between your arms towards the earth. And let your belly drop too between your legs. And then rest your forehead down onto the earth. And as much as you're softening the front of your heart, feel yourself breathing into the back of your heart as well. Relax your shoulders. Sometimes we create extra tension there. Kind of like that armor we talked about. When you relax your shoulders, you can find more softness through your heart. And then release your hands back down. Begin to walk your hands back in towards you. Close your knees. And then interlace your hands behind you. And start to drop your knuckles down towards the floor as you lift your heart up towards the sky. You can gaze up, but just make sure you're not crunching through your neck. Roll your shoulders back and down. And then softly come all the way up. Release your hands. Let's take a gentle twist over towards your right with your right hand behind you, your left hand to your right knee. Take a big inhale to sit up tall. And an easy exhale to twist towards your right. And release out to that side. Take a nice twist over towards your left. Your right hand to your left knee. And inhale to sit up tall. And exhale to twist a little deeper. And release out of that one, coming back to the center. You can lean over to one side or the other and sweep your legs out in front of you. If you have a bolster here, or a pillow, or a yoga mat and a blanket, or even just a blanket, whatever you have there, place it over top of your legs. Sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, start to melt your heart forwards, rounding perhaps a little through your spine as you drop your forehead or turn your head to one side or the other. If it feels like a long way down, you can always stack a block on top of the bolster or even a blanket. Wherever you are, I encourage you to let yourself be supported. Breathe into your back body here to encourage that opening through the back of your heart. Just curling into yourself, letting your feelings unfurl. And in this forward bend, we're also able to breathe into and nourish our kidneys, which are sometimes associated with fear. And really feeling our feelings sometimes requires us to move beyond that fear. So as you inhale, imagine yourself breathing in courage. And as you exhale, releasing fear. Now slowly begin to roll yourself back up. Take your bolster or your cushion or your blanket, whatever you have there. I'm gonna roll behind you. And then slide your hips right up to the very edge of your bolster. Bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall out to the sides. And then you can gently use your arms to support you as you lie all the way back there. So enjoying that gentle opening through your hips. As you open your palms out to the side, just let yourself become super receptive here to whatever it is that you feel. And as your shoulder blades spill off the edges of your bolster, feel your heart space cracking wide open. And often we carry a lot of emotional tension in our hips, as well as our heart. So this supported butterfly pose is just a really nice shape to be in, to feel supported as you air out with your breath any perhaps uncomfortable feelings, anything you want to let go of, any tension or stress you want to release. They say that an emotion lasts only 90 seconds, so we'll just be here for 90 seconds. I invite you to breathe through and experience anything that's coming up for you here. When we find the courage to feel what it is that we feel, we take our power back instead of letting that feeling control us. But this can feel like a vulnerable place to be, so just remind yourself that you are safe, and you are supported, and you are held. Breathing through your emotions for 90 seconds is a really great practice that you can use for your emotional well-being off the mat, anytime you need it. As you breathe through whatever's present for you here, let yourself become really curious with your breath. Ask, what can I learn from this? Often our feelings are signposts. So ask, what is this trying to teach me? And this can be the path towards growth. Take one more big breath in. And release. And you can stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to come out, reach down for your knees, gently guide them back together, and then use your hands to support you as you press yourself back up. And then wrap your arms around your shins, giving yourself a hug as you drop your forehead, rounding through your upper back. Not only is this a really nice gentle counterpose to that restorative heart opener, it's also a nice way to remind you to breathe into the back of your heart, a full 360 degrees. Making more space. So then in your own time, going to unroll yourself back up to sit. Find yourself in a nice, easy seat, however you can be comfortable. You can keep your eyes closed here. Relax your hands on your knees and sit up tall. Once again, just simply noticing how you feel. On your next inhale, take a big breath in, reach your arms out to the sides and all the way up to the sky as you press your palms together overhead. And as you exhale, draw your thumbs to your third eye, through your throat, and right back into your heart. Take a big inhale through your nose, and a clearing exhale out through your mouth. As you plug your thumbs into your heartbeat, humble your brain down towards your heart. In gratitude for this practice, for having the courage to show up and feel. As Brené says, strong back, soft front, and wild heart. Curl the corners of your mouth up into a smile and keep this on your face as you lift your gaze. And blink your eyes back open. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel a little softer, more open, and truly courageous. As always, if you like this video, I'd love it if you could go ahead and click like, subscribe to my channel, and even leave me a comment to let me know how you feel after this practice. I'd love to hear from you. Go over to pranapachuli.com and sign up for my newsletter. You'll receive restorative yoga videos, meditations, and inspiration to nourish your body and strengthen your soul every Wednesday. And you'll also be able to download a free guided meditation for calm, so you can keep this feeling with you throughout the day. Thank you so much. From my heart to yours, namaste.